Before I get back into Kamala Harris, let me just notify y'all that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., there was speculation that he was going to drop out of the race today as an independent that was scheduled to run against both Kamala Harris as well as Donald Trump. Well, as usual, he did something that was relatively convoluted, very confusing, didn't seem to be too definitive. Instead of dropping out completely, he basically said, don't vote for me if you're in the swing states. But if you're in a red or blue state, feel free to vote for me or whatever. Like that's going to accomplish anything. I don't understand it. Plus, he was supposed to be perceived as somebody, or he was being seen as somebody who's going to throw his support behind Donald Trump. Nevertheless, all of the living Kennedys have spoken, courtesy of Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s sister, who came out with this tweet. Miss Kerry Kennedy, she says, I'm sharing a personal statement that my family and I have made in response to my brother's announcement. We want an America filled with hope and bound together by a shared vision of a brighter future, a future defined by individual freedom, economic promise, and national pride. We believe in Harris and Walz. Our brother Bobby's decision to endorse Trump today is a betrayal of the values that our father and family hold most dear. It is a sad ending to a sad story. End quote. All I'm going to say is that RFK Jr. is a bit confusing. I'm not going to lie to you. I've never thought about him once. I don't care how smart he was. I could not, I call it prejudice, call it whatever you want. I could not listen to that voice all the time. I just can't. It's a hard listen. It's a hard listen. Okay? Conspiracy theories aside and all of this stuff about COVID and other things, I just couldn't. The voice alone drove me crazy. But that's just me, my personal opinion. That's just me.